Hold on tight, because Saturday Night Live's Weekend Update didn't hold back this week, delivering some serious burns on everything from outlandish conspiracy theories to questionable political tactics. They went straight for the jugular, and you might be surprised at who they targeted. The iconic Weekend Update segment on Saturday Night Live is known for its sharp wit and satirical takes on current events. This week was no exception, with co-anchors Colin, Jost, and Michael Che, joined by some very special guests, dissecting the latest headlines with their signature comedic flair. And trust me, no one was safe. They even brought back some heavy hitters. Amy Poehler, Tina Fey, and Seth Meyers reunited for a joke-off that left the audience roaring. First in the firing line was Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the current Health and Human Services Secretary. Jost didn't mince words when addressing Kennedy's latest unproven claim. Health Secretary RFK Jr., seen here trying to cure cancer with his mind, said this week that men who were circumcised are more likely to be autistic. Jost deadpanned, before adding a particularly cutting remark about Kennedy's appearance. This statement refers to Kennedy's history of spreading vaccine misinformation and his controversial claim linking Tylenol use to autism. But here's where it gets controversial. Is SNL right to mock someone's appearance, even if they disagree with their views? Next up was Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. Jost highlighted Noem's rather unusual attempt to blame Democrats for the government shutdown. Apparently, Noem is subjecting airline passengers waiting in TSA lines to a video where she insists that the shutdown, happening under a Republican-controlled Senate, House, and a Republican president, is somehow the Democrats' fault. Jost then played a clip of the video, which turned out to be, wait for it, the opening line from Jigsaw, the fictional serial killer from the Saw movies. I want to play a game. The comedic value is definitely there, but does this reflect a deeper issue of politicians potentially misusing their power for personal gain? And this is the part most people miss. The segment didn't stop there. Michael Che took aim at the U.S. Treasury's plan to release a silver dollar featuring President Trump's face. Che quipped that the other side would depict Harriet Tubman, the renowned abolitionist, in a headlock. This was a reference to the long-delayed plan to replace Andrew Jackson with Tubman on the $20 bill. Treasury Secretary Jack Lew announced this plan way back in 2016, but it appears that it won't happen until at least 2030. The joke touches on the sensitive topic of historical representation and the slow pace of change in government. Jost also took a swipe at Trump for proclaiming an end to Indigenous Peoples Day and calling Christopher Columbus an original American hero. So while Trump is rounding up people with ICE, he is praising Columbus, a guy who literally brought boatloads of Hispanics to America, Jost pointed out. The joke highlights the perceived hypocrisy in Trump's immigration policies and his selective celebration of historical figures. Weekend Update concluded with the highly anticipated joke-off between Jost, Che, and returning SNL legends Tina Fey, Seth Meyers, and Amy Poehler, making it a truly memorable episode. So, what do you think? Did Weekend Update go too far with their jokes, or were they just holding up a mirror to the absurdities of current events? And more importantly, do you think humor is an effective way to engage with difficult political and social issues? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.